boards after training.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
This looks as good a place as any.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
Too quiet here for my liking.
Sometimes this is the only place I
I would appreciate. Appreciate your.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Forget one's troubles.
A welcome respite from all those horrid
My head will roll if aught goes awry.
I fancy a kit. But not at the expense of my duty. Quiet at last.
'Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards spy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Wonder if anyone would notice that I'm mistraining. Can't you see I'm on duty?
Sometimes I wonder if
Oh, I could use a rest.
My sword arm could use some work.
A fine place to sit and gather one's thoughts. Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol.
I'm in it now. No sense getting cold feet. Here's hoping there'll be no trouble.
All seems well here, but you can never be sure.
Sometimes I wonder dull days for us are a sign that all is well.
Clap this blackguard in irons.
Is there aught you require?
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me. Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? Aye, Disa is my mother. Pray forgive me for not telling you sooner. 'Twas never my intent to deceive you. I'd simply feared that if I spoke the truth, none would wish to involve themselves with me. But that is no longer a concern. 'Tis clear that we are allied in purpose. My word, you mean to say that you are the true Arisen? That the Sovereign currently residing in the palace is a pretender? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers. Have you seen him?
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin, 'tis us who'll answer to her grace.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been?
Forgive me. I thought a stroll might clear my head.
Please inform us when you leave. If all
I only pray my watch finishes without it.
These soldiers lack discipline.
All my peers seem so much more capable.
on me to bear what younger shoulders can't. Not sure why I'm trolling.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not allowed in here. I'm a tad preoccupied just now, if you can't tell.
So, you've come. Captain Brant bade me allow you passage.
Not ruined your day, getting cut open.
So tight. I'd kick just about anywhere.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Must hold out.
What I can do for you?
Have you come to release me from this jail? Who are you? Aha! Then we are presented with three options. Either the law of our world that allows only one arisen has been upended, or Deeza's arisen is false, or you are lying to me. Have you proof that you are arisen, as you say? Ah, they say the Arisen's breast bears a wound akin to the dragon's claw. By that mark, 'twould seem 'tis true. This reminds me of a happening 148 years ago. During the reign of Regent Alphonse, a man named Crusoe appeared and claimed to be arisen. He went before the people, insisting that he, and not Regent Alphonse, was the true arisen, the one fit to lead them as their ruler. And what befell him, you ask? Ha! Crusoe was discovered to be a liar, whereupon his head was liberated from his shoulders on the spot. Aye, I dare say your arrival portends another beheading, but whose will it be, Escape? But why? Here, I spend my days perusing the code and deciphering old texts. I can devote all my time to my own interests, and I need not turn my ear to Deeza's absurd demands. 'Tis a paradise to me, this cell. That said, if you know of a place with a mountain of tomes I could delve into, I might rethink the matter. Tell me, does that ring any bells? I suspected as much. Then we are done here. Leave me be.
soldier can have is loyalty.
Master, I thought I might never see you again.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
Greetings.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your step, Master.
The other day, I chanced to see a most resplendent ox cart on the high road. Now, that's not so strange. But guess who I saw riding in it? Poor little Daphne. I doubt with my eyes I did, and rightly so, as it turned out to be a young boy. The resemblance was so uncanny I mistook him for her. Gave me a right shock, let me tell you. Odd to think a young noble should so closely mirror a girl of the slums. Their faces may match, but the lives they lead are as different as night and day. Aye, 'tis a cruel world we inhabit.
This is generally used as a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Chest be hiding. I must know.
Let us hope your curiosity will be rewarded.
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
"'Tis here that the bodies of those who fall in Vermund are first kept and tended to. I beg you to conduct yourself with care, and with a reverence befitting of one who walks among the dead. An unsettled mind begets an unsettled world. Your patronage is much appreciated."
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Oh, ho, ho. I'd not have thought we'd find one here.
A splendid
Time was, you scarce saw any beastrons here in Vernworth, but that's changed in recent years. You'd think that'd be on account of immigration, but not so. See, a child born of both races always favours the beastren. At least I've ne'er beheld a human with a beastren parent. I suppose it might be possible, but 'tis unheard of. If we keep mixing, someday our kingdom will end up with more beastrons than they've got or in Batal.
We are hardly familiar with one another.
Will someone do aught about this? Beg pardon, sir, but might I have a moment of your time? I've a proposal to make, and methinks you'll want to hear it. See, a friend of mine hath an empty house, but no use for it. And I see you round the inn rather often. Understand me? 'Twouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. What say you? Well, you needn't decide this very moment. Come speak with me again once your mind's set.
Let them talk. I'm too old.
You'd best mind yourself now.
How are things?
Keep my arm strong and my mind sharp.
What do you want?
Praying ne'er put gold in my pocket.
A lonely place. But
Best make haste.
not without its charms.
This all night. Little enough gold to spend on business. Bunch of sluggards. Need new blood.
A lonely place. But not without its charms.
They have a banquet to alleviate the tedium. Do forgive me, but who are you?
That stings.
Uh-huh. There's something written here.
Shall we take a closer look?
Praying ne'er put gold in my pocket. I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
A lonely place. But not without its charms.
Is there aught you require?
Not without its charms.
What's the shame?
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Humdrummer daily life.
Sit still. However pressed, no man is like to hand her his own wife, eh? The watchhead refused, and rightly so. But his lordship doesn't take no for an answer. he employed his usual method, which is to say, he dispatched the Watchhead on a mission to slay a Dullahan. Poor old Gregor departed last night, and I'm sorry to say it, but he shan't be returning alive. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see. Naught's noble about him, if you ask me.
I know every face here. Head to market, methinks.
Welcome. Take opportunities as they come, I say. Best watch yourself.
Say, do I know you from something? Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed, perchance? Do come again. Look as long as you please.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Which reminds me, I owe you a debt. I fear I cannot repay the full sum all at once. I have rather little in the way of spending money. Pray, take this for now. You'll have more when next we meet. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
Fancy a little wine wares? Welcome to Bjorn's Art. And quality is what you need if you want to... survive. Hope to see you again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Well then, son, how might I be of service? I follow my whims, wheresoe'er they may lead. Welcome to Bjorn, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we hope to see you again. Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Always a pleasure.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. 'Twould be unseemly for an elf to purchase one. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect, such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
Let me be, would you? Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. Should my story entertain you?
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Lots to do. Precious little time.
Where will the wind blow you today? I can't wait to see what the day holds.
I'm dead on my feet after today's training.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it. You know where to find me, should you change your mind.
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, Master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our own? I quite agree. Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master. I quite agree.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you?
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Always a pleasure.
Now you will be able to attack at range.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Do come again.
Welcome to the Star Drop. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to...
Gather round! Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a moment. Was a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe.
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy. Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Well met. You are come to Shakir's Inn, a place of respite for the weary traveller. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost hospitality in all Vernworth.